Hey, everybody. Marlene, Chris, and I had a discussion about Journey, and then afterwards, naturally, had to talk about the Journey Atari game. And it goes from there. Enjoy. You can play the whole game in like 10 minutes.
That's what it is. Complete game, 9 minutes, 40 seconds.
Yep.
I'll turn the annoying music back down. I forgot all about this stupid game.
We had it for Atari 2600, and it's really an awful game. But,
yeah.
I mean, most Atari games were. Moon Patrol was pretty great. I liked Kangaroo a lot, but I mean...
Adventure. I loved Adventure.
Pitfall. That was fun.
Pitfall was... I spent hours playing Pitfall.
And Burger Time. I'm not gonna front. Burger Time was fun. Oh,
I never had Burger Time.
Never had an Atari.
Oh, lucky you, actually.
Yeah.
I had a Sega Master System.
Oh.
Also some awful games.
Wow, yeah, this game is ridiculously bad.
It's terrible. And, you know, I think if you run out of money, you technically die. But all it is it's stuff falling down.
Yeah, and you just dodge around it.
You just dodge around it. And you try to get to the starship. There you go.
Oh.
I had no idea what it was, but technically speaking, you know, that was my first knowledge of Journey, was that video game.
So sorry. That is so sad.
I mean, you know, obviously I heard the songs on the radio, but nobody told me that's Journey, by the way. Like
right.
it just existed.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, unless the DJ, mentions it, you don't know who it is.
So that was a whole thing. It makes me wonder, like, they definitely don't do that anymore, which is strange considering what marketing is now. Like,
well, now most new cars and the radio station, it shows you the name of the song and who does it on the screen.
Yeah. But what I mean is, like, bands having video games. Like,
yeah.
It feels weird that, like, now that video games are much more prevalent, you would think that it would be a thing.
I'll bet you a lot more of them have video games. You just don't know about it because they suck.
Maybe.
There you go.
They all got weird, lame app games that you just never heard of because they're awful.
Did you guys... I don't know how into Xbox you guys got, but a few years back, Burger King released a bunch of games.
Mm-mm.
So there was this...
Never had an Xbox, but Burger King, really?
Yeah. So there was a game called Sneak King, and you played as the king from the commercials, and you snuck around feeding people their lunch.
That sounds creepy.
Yeah, very creepy.
Yeah. It was fun.
Like, he's already creepy enough.
Oh, yeah.
He's walking around feeding people, too.
So it'll be like,
Jesus.
I feel like the first level you go to like a job site and you go around and you bring breakfast sandwiches and coffee to people. Like, but you don't show yourself. Like, you have to not be seen. You have to hide behind stuff, and you have to sneak and leave the food there. This was a real thing, folks.
That's insane.
This was
Sounds
a real
like
thing.
Serial killer training.
It's like a fever dream is what it is. There was also like a bumper car one, but I didn't like or play that one nearly as much. And then there was a third one that I never got. But Sneak King was the jam. Like, that one, it was weird, but it was fun. And I would do just about anything to play it right now.
Okay.
Mostly because we're talking about it. The second I turn
and then
around,
you actually play it, and it's like, oh my god, this is awful.
Yes.
That's how I felt about the 2600. I had such nostalgia for it. And my sister actually still has ours. And I, like, turned it on and played a game. Like, oh my god, I remember loving this game so much. Oh my god, this is just awful.
Yeah.
Oh. Back in the day, it was awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I mean,
you didn't.
You could.
Same with Journey.
Yeah. You could sit there for hours playing Atari.
No, that was a joke. Journey is amazing. I love Journey. What I love about Journey, and I always joke about it, Marlene, like there's a lot of bands that are Journey-esque,
Yeah.
like what REO Speedwagon and from that era, that 80s era.
I wouldn't call REO Speedwagon Journey-esque.
It's just similar sounding. But I mean, musically, but Journey is Journey because Steve Perry.
Yeah, like absolutely.
So-
He's got that unique voice.
Interestingly enough, after Steve Perry left the band, they've made like 4 albums.
Yeah.
Are they any good?
I have not listened to them.
See?
I plan on going back, but I was into this.
What does turn you off and or on about a band? Like, can a joke or a meme turn you off from a band and then you need to come back to them? Would love to hear your thoughts on that. If you'd love to hear the rest of the after the fact, or I'm sorry, the rest of that conversation, it's on After the Fact number 112. That's what I was trying to get to. Patreon.com/oh hi Justin. $1 a month gets you in the door. We would appreciate having you on board. It gets you access to all the After the Facts. It gets you early access to Deprogrammed and tons of other audio content. Love to have you aboard. If you'd love to hear our conversation on Journey, all you have to do is go forward one episode and push play.